right. No, it never rained. It rained up to it, it's full of water. Over the wall. Amen. There's all that burn on there. Like that was, we got big grapes over there. Yeah, it's out there. It's a big sponsor here.
14.395, 14.395 for Wendell at driver 81. Let's break down another group of late models for hot laps and qualifying.
We don't have to make it free, do we? What?
Okay, first qualifier out into number 115, and I'm calling Rush Jordan.
My brother is crazy.
I never looked at it one time. I saw Allison's Mid-Vid on. Telling you, those guys came to suckers. They ran side by side, rubbed sheet metal, pushed each other.
I was there.
It wasn't a hell race. It was. And then the next year, I think Waldo came up, and Waldo and him had a hell race going too.
I was embarrassed when he put an NASCAR sign like that until he was taking out the first lap.
He was going hard.
You see the time kill and Mount Hewitt ran side by side for 100 laps down there. That was a good race that night too. I was in that race. I brought my semi late down and finished eighth in that race. Everybody crashed and burned, but I finished eighth that night.
Well, I tell you now, those darn guys in church.
Yeah, because I remember Moose one time got us about 2 inches high, and they had a hand thing on his wheel down about halfway down, and he could get in. Yeah, he could get in there. He was like a big slippy kid. I mean, model man, real easy going. You don't never say that. I mean,
14.5 to 6, 14.5, 26 for John Fellows.
I mean, you can run about 56. I'll tell you one thing, old Jimmy drove a hell right there. The brakes just didn't go his way. He got into he started going around almost like a top, didn't he? Right, and then he tried to skirt him, and he just kicked him.
Coming out now, number 47, Johnny Williams. Johnny Williams, number 47.
He got to be around. That was like a big wind. It's like a big barrier, you know. I thought we were roaring until the other guy come in. Is that where you come from? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I remember the other guy. Read these tracks.
at 15.15, notice 15.157.
I seen Ray Thomas the first time.
I always liked Ray. And there was another guy, I'll tell you that. Let's see, I'm trying to think. There was two cars here that were together. Well, Leonardo and Harold. I haven't heard anything. You remember Bill McCracken back a few years ago? You know, you don't ever see anything or hide your hair of it. And I'll tell you another guy. Tom Myers used to race years ago. I don't know whatever. Of course, he had real fragile bones. I know he broke his wrist a couple of times and worked his back.
Several years ago.
I think he still lives in Michigan. He had race out there.
Twin State Auto Racing Fan Club had an old timers get together. We had two guys come down from Cleveland and a couple of guys from Michigan. They really want to get into it. Michigan guys wanted to rent a hall and get all their guys and have a great big thing.
Right.
15.158. Columbus.
You remember the day Bob Blaney got hurt at Mansfield?
Milk Street.
I thought it was at Mansfield. I was in Midvale that day.
And he's off of it. Running out of footage, starting with 52. Trying better this time around. And he takes the ball and rolls the clock down qualifying. Woo, there. slightly better than his previous lap. Now, sitting on number 10. Lead Waterford.
Water cutter, 14.0. Wow. I kept thinking somebody was going down to 13. He was the only one to get 13 the other night. I think both of them. They got some neat stuff.
that time for him.
Yeah, I went to the asphalt. He used to run it in the second division.
So interesting. Yeah. I didn't know what the boxing was up there. Came across the road.
Okay. It wasn't Jim Sexton. You know, I think it's Jim Sexton, but it wasn't him.
Couple of them. I picked up a Daytona about 5 years.
Remember?
You know, I couldn't even remember that and picked it up.
You know, I got a whole bag.
When they ran the 6-cylinder Piston V8.
I do too. And I kept them all. I always passes. You know, it's always passes. I don't like the last day I died, they wanted to, you know, want them or somebody will want them. And, but she went to garage sale.
They weren't trust him to handle the money.
More like,
He trusts
he really can. More like,
That's really one of the, just, you know, they got a saying, they need some new life. Just put in, what?
No, he was sharp guy.
Yeah. Well, I heard you announcing, he runs over there to Newcastle, I heard you announcing.
we're just out in class there. I don't have that kind of
voice.
Oh, he's got, probably have to go out and have a good time now.
Probably because
we don't get much in the way of cars that you got.
money. I mean, there's some guys that
Oh, I can believe it.
really
You
is
know.
part of it.
He never used to be funny, boy. He was straight laced at that, you know, every game. Of course, you know Earl, he's on it. Yeah. There you go, partner.
Not that Earl temporarily.
Oh, yeah.
Big shows, and he works about 72 hours a show, and
Yeah, because they were smart.
so
They don't know Earl. Yeah, they don't know. I told him, I said, boy, if I were you, I'd get up for one of them big races before that 500.
He was only 20 laps.
I'm sure they'll be up there with good. Fight them.
That 36 blue, I think.
Good, pick 10. We are.
We had a false start that time. Craig Mishner on video camera here. That's enough. Number 47, Johnny Leach, and number 12, Denny Dean, bring them in for the first heat at the Shady Bowl Speedway, the fourth leg of the Miller American Ohio State Championship Series. Wayne Watercutter on the rear with the fast time tonight. John Ballo was 7th fastest qualifier. Denny Dean taking the early lead with Bill Cantley in the newly purchased car that he bought from Joe King, previously run by John Ballo. Don Wetnall in 3rd, followed by Wayne Watercutter, John Ballo, Dave Dorshik, and Johnny Leach. Denny Dean still leading. Cars here tonight. Denny Dean spinning out a little bit. Something happened to the car. Now Bill Cantley spinning all over the track. Something apparently on the racing surface.
Whoa! Wow!
All 7 cars still out there, but looks like there's something on the racetrack. Okay, Bill Cantley still leading our first heat. Don Wetnall now moving to 2nd. Something evidently happening to the car number 12 of Denny Dean. Wayne Watercutter now in 3rd. John Ballo, Dave Dorshik, and Johnny Leach in our first heat here tonight at Shady Bowl Speedway. We wondered if we were going to get this program in. We had a nice heavy rain about 6 o'clock here at the Speedway. But it looks like we're going to get her in. Bill Cantley in his new car trying to hold off Don Wetnall. I guess Bill Cantley, first time out Sunday night at Columbus Motor Speedway, and this car set fast time. And the ex-John Ballo machine, you can see it's still painted the same way, just different number on it. Halfway, we got 5 more laps to go. Got a lot of equal cars out on this speedway this evening. Wetnall trying to get inside of him again. Cantley closes the door. Don Wetnall waiting for a little mistake by Bill Cantley to take advantage of it here. Watercutter in 3rd, our fastest qualifier of the evening. Bill Cantley still the leader going uphill on the backstretch. White flag, 1 more lap will go. 1 more lap. Our first heat here in the Miller American Ohio State Championship Series from Shady Bowl Speedway. So Bill Cantley's going to hold on and be the first heat winner, followed by Don Wetnall, Wayne Watercutter, John Ballo, and Dave Dorshik. And finishing last, Johnny Leach. There you have our first heat at Shady Bowl in the Miller American Ohio State Late Model Championship Series. Cars coming on the track for the second heat here at Shady Bowl Speedway. Car number 54. Newcomer, just had the car out for the first time. Friday night, Ken DeLatte. On the outside, in the 52 car, Ronnie Otto Jr. Car number 5 being driven tonight by Jerry Mitchell. In the 65 car, we have Tim Ice. 94, the Big Bird, Robbie Dean. 33, Wes Wilson. And I believe we had a scratch of Lonnie Rush Jr. We had 2 cars scratched. As a matter of fact, I believe Lonnie Rush Jr. and Pat Jones out in a new car tonight, blew an engine, and Lonnie Rush had a little accident in hot laps. Both cars may be out. This could be our field for the second heat. Okay, the flagman's getting out the green flag. One more time around and we're going to go in our second heat here at the Shady Bowl Speedway. Very unique kind of speedway where it goes uphill and downhill in the turn, back uphill in turn 4. Really not much of a straightaway anywhere on the racetrack. It's pretty much of a circle. About ready to get underway here with the second heat in the Miller American Championship Series from Shady Bowl Speedway. Ken DeLatte and Ron Otto Jr. coming in. Green flag is out, and we're racing once again. Tim Ice was the 9th fastest qualifier of the night. Number 5, Jerry Mitchell trying to move. He moves into second place. Robbie Dean now up to 3rd. Tim Ice dropping back to 5th. Robbie Dean, winner of the Shearer Memorial last weekend, a Friday and Saturday night deal, paying $5,000 to win. The Big Bird picked up another victory. And he also won again at Sunday night at the Columbus Motor Speedway. Jerry Mitchell, your leader now. Robbie Dean closing in second place. Ken DeLatte still hanging in there. Now Tim Ice goes by for 3rd place. Wes Wilson moving into 5th. And Otto dropping back to 6th. Robbie Dean on the inside now. Jerry Mitchell. Robbie Dean's going to take the lead. Tim Ice moving inside for 2nd. Robbie Dean, a real tough competitor here at the Shady Bowl Speedway. Very tough to beat here. Knows this track like the back of his hand. Wes Wilson trying to move into 4th place now, going outside of Ken DeLatte. Tim Ice right on Robbie Dean's bumper. The Iceman having a pretty good year in racing. Finished 3rd in the Shearer Memorial. Picked up $2,000 for his efforts. Off the track a little bit. Ice almost lost his car. Tricky little speedway here at Shady Bowl. They race every Saturday night. White flag one more time around for the Big Bird. Pick up another 10 points onto his leading point total so far in the series at 302 points. This won't hurt him any in the standings, and Robbie Dean comes home the winner of our second heat, followed by Tim Ice, Jerry Mitchell, Ken DeLatte, and Ron Otto. Coming in 6th then was Wes Wilson. There you have our second heat in the Miller American Ohio State Championship Series from Shady Bowl. Okay, here we have our third heat in the Miller American Series race from Shady Speedway. On the pole in the 23 car, Greg Markham. In the 27 car, we have Gene Ginn. 63, Bob Sibla. 11, Dick Dunleavy Jr. And 70, Mark Malkett. Pulling out in the 28 car, Bill Chambers. You see we had 21 cars here, partly due from the rain out from last week and probably the rain around the surrounding area here tonight. But the 21 cars that were here were of high quality. We've got good competitive racing here tonight. Should be a heck of a feature event. Flagman says one more time around and we'll start our third heat. '23, Greg Markham, and 27, Gene Ginn. Bring him in. Flagman didn't like the lap, so we'll go around one more time before we go back to racing. Gene Ginn evidently not seeing that the flagman didn't throw the green flag. They'll have to bunch back up. So one more time around we'll go. Greg Markham and Gene Ginn, Bob Sibla, Dick Dunleavy Jr., Bill Chambers, and Mark Malkett. Malkett being the second fastest qualifier this evening. And here we go. We have a start in our third heat. Gene Ginn jumping out to the lead. Dick Dunleavy Jr. really firing from his third position. Right around Mark and Bob Sibla. Dices down to the inside. Gene Ginn, Dick Dunleavy Jr., Bob Sibla, Greg Markham, Bill Chambers, and Mark Malkett. Looks like Malkett might have something wrong with his car, the way he's going slow, but now maybe seems to be picking back up. Dick Dunleavy Jr. tried to get inside. Bob Sibla now trying to get inside of Dunleavy. Sibla and Dunleavy fighting for that second position now. Sibla almost off the track, tried to avoid hitting the number 11 car. Dick Dunleavy Jr. trying to get inside. Gene Ginn couldn't quite get there. Bob Sibla now moving into second position ahead of Dick Dunleavy Jr. Sparks coming from the Gene Ginn machine. Sibla. Now Dunleavy coming back outside of him. We've got a race here. As Craig Mishler would say, what a race. Oh, and Ginn getting a little squirrely, and Bob Sibla taking advantage and slipping past on the inside. Bob Sibla, now your leader here in the third heat. Followed by Ginn, Dunleavy Jr., Markham, and Chambers. Mark Malkett pulling out, having a little difficulty. I hope he gets it ready for the 100-lap main event. One more lap to go. White flag this time. Bob Sibla and the SRE Racing Body's Budweiser Camaro going to pick up 10 points for his heat victory. Second looks like it'll go to Gene Ginn, followed by Dick Dunleavy Jr., Greg Markham, and Bill Chambers.
Greg Markham and George.
Matt, when you go back, when is your tentative return to work day?
20th.
20th?
When's yours? My foreman said he might call me and have me go in the 19th, because I have new bins. Go in early to look at new bins.
I don't care what you do.
I have new bins. I'm not bringing any cars anyway.
I told my foreman when I left, I said, if one guy was left so early than me comes back to work before I do, I said, I'm going to choke me. I don't want no part of that place where I have. It took me 25 years to get a summer off.
I know. We've been working steady for so long. I've been waiting for a summer like this.
Really? This is a godsend. I'm going to
Clear weather.
I'm going to go to Clearfield next Wednesday. I've never been to Clearfield.
What do they have in there?
And appreciation night. All food staters get it for free.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's when Sandusky's running, and I'll be up in Sandusky.
That's what we stand up to.
It's everywhere.
Oh, well, you know, in all them summers I worked, there was nothing. There was nothing going on. I could have. That makes me sick.
That's how our bank works. Yeah, I say, came up
All the money out there. Yeah, nothing wrong with
clear field. I'll have to go down there.
Well, we might.
Okay, introducing the lineup for tonight's 100 lapper. The Miller Ohio State Late Model Championship Series at Shady. On the call tonight, Carter 11, Doug Jr. On the outside of the front row, Carter 21, Johnny Gallo. On the inside of the second row, the Sheriff Oil winner and presently leading in the points of Shady, number 94, Robbie Big Time King. On the outside of the second row, number 28, Bill Chambers. In the third row, number 4, Bill Kigley. On the outside of the third row, number 33, Wes Wilson. Number 70, Mark Malquith. Number 10, Wayne Roberter. Number 65, Tim Ice. Number 81, Don Ritno. Number 63, Bob Silla. Number 5, Terry Mitchell. Number 64, Dave Dorchuk. Number 27, Logan County's own Gene Ginn. Number 52, Ronnie Otto Jr. Number 23, Greg Markham. Number 54, Ken Doss. Number 47, Johnny Leach. And last but not least, number 116, Lonnie Rush Jr.
Hi, Larry. Hi, how are you?
Hey, Larry. Larry. Stay over the parking lot next week?
Well, I'll tell you. Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I tell you. Keep out there tonight? I don't know what I must be.
Maybe they think you have a big show.
Yeah.
I think they're early. Come on back here, Dad.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
I got to ask you a question.
Oh, maybe not.
Old George Strode made me mad. Or not Strode, but the man he had for this match. I read about a month ago, they put an article in there that says can't be a man to be an objective right portrait, you know? And I felt like, I'm sorry. You know, I don't think. I said, you're right. I said, I can't quite agree with that, you know? And No doubt. Yeah. Three times he took it, he couldn't stop play. They sent a ring down. Greg Lee's in the same problem. I guess the only one that's smart enough is that big boy double kid that's 6'8". How much is You just never know, really. You don't know. We're ready for the start here. The 100 lap feature. Dick Dunleavy Jr. and Bill Cantley bringing them in. Oh, that's John Vallow on the pole. Cantley's back in the 5th position. Green flag is out. Dunleavy, Vallow, Robbie Dean, Cantley, Wes Wilson, Mark Malkett, Bill Chambers, Tim Ice, Wayne Watercutter, Bob Sibla. John Vallow taking the lead. Oh, Dunleavy almost spinning out. Robbie Dean going in for 2nd place on the high side. Robbie Dean now moving into 2nd. Winner of the Shearer Memorial last week here at the Shady Bowl Speedway. John Vallow, Robbie Dean, Dick Dunleavy, Bill Cantley, Wes Wilson, Mark Malkett, Tim Ice, Wayne Watercutter. Robbie Dean getting on the inside of Vallow temporarily. Vallow getting back out front. Robbie Dean looks like he has the better handling car here this evening. Dean ducking down inside of Vallow again. Backing out though, letting John keep the lead. He wasn't in quite far enough. Mark Malkett running 6th, Tim Ice 7th, Watercutter 8th, where he started. Like this is shaping up to be a real good race here at the Shady Bowl Speedway. Robbie Dean coming off turn 1, going inside of Vallow. Oh, and they both spin out. Robbie Dean keeps going, but Vallow spins. Robbie Dean was on the inside, got cut off a little bit. Went off the track for a minute. We'll have to see what the judges say here about the reline up here. Pinch deck, his old wheels are on the racetrack.
We're all four on the racing stuff here. How'd you get, Tim? I turned you off.
Put it down like that.
Not the red.
I didn't know that. Just leave it on.
What was their call? How's it called? Yeah, I don't know. It's a couple of months. He wasn't. He was inside of me. None of the tires were on. Looks like I was he's going to go to the rear, I bet. No, they ain't. They might. Well, it's good for all the time. Whose fault was it? Robbie's or was it John? Did John see him or didn't he?
Right, you know. They are tough.
Only guys that know, John and Robbie. John's gonna go to the rear and he ain't gonna say nothing. Joe King's
His car owner will.
Joe King's probably raised your hand up. John ain't had too much.
I gotta tell you, good.
He wants to know if Robbie goes to the back.
I gotta tell you, a couple of years ago, he wanted to race at Columbus. They just qualified after they waited. He was 10 pounds or 10 or 15 pounds too light. And he was a little upset.
After the race?
Yeah, after the race. He was a little, they weighed him after the race was over.
Yeah.
They waited, and so anyway, he called me the next night at home. He said, what'd you write about the paper? And I told him, I said, just wrote just what you said. And he said, well, kind of tone it down a little bit. He said, I don't want to make anybody mad. That's the way he is. He said, I don't want to get anybody upset. He said, it was just much money. Always a tough one, where you draw the line, if he's up to your door, is it another small, if he's up to your door, that he's in there,
See, I don't, that's the old
time.
My point of view is like, those two guys are racing hard, and he's following him and following him. Now all of a sudden John makes a mistake coming off the corner, and Robbie's got a shot to go. And John's out there, when it gets to the turn, he better still stay out there, because I'm going to keep racing down the inside. Right. He made a mistake now.
Well,
he backed off for him a couple times.
Chris, that old statement years ago, you got to leave on the racetrack.
Yeah.
I don't buy that either, Not anymore, Hey, if that guy behind you is faster, and can get her
Let him go around and he's out there.
You hear old Jackie Stewart give old Fittipaldi the devil on TV Sunday? He said, when I used to drive, we drove like villains. He said, he's trying to block him from getting up there, he said. Yeah, he leaves on.
Yeah.
And he backs off.
On the restart, we got Robbie Dean in the lead with Dick Dunleavy second. Bill Cantley, Wes Wilson, Mark Malka, Tim Ice, John Ballo relegated to the rear after the little accident between him and Robbie Dean. And Dean kept under control, so he's still the leader. The officials evidently felt that Dean had the inside groove, and they're going to let him stay out front and race. Bad break for John Ballo, however. But he's a tough competitor. He'll be back before this race is over. You can bet on that. Robbie Dean, a tough man to beat here at the Shady Bull Speedway. Dunleavy, Cantley, Wilson, Malkut, last year's winner here at Shady Bull. Tim Ice ducking on the inside of Malkut. Malkut back out front, trying to go Oh, Mark Malkewitt spinning all on his own. Mark Malkewitt spinning all on his own, and cars spinning all over the track trying to avoid him. Contact made by the 28 car, 64 Dorshik, 81 Wetno, and 27 Gene Jin. Malkewitt lost the car all on his own. Everyone else
52
trying to stop from the race.
You got 28, 64, 81.
All the cars sitting there spinning to avoid hitting Malkewitt. Looks like the 28 car may have a flat tire on the right front. Mark did that all on his own. All Tim did was try to stop the getting to the car. Stayed darker for a while.
Yeah.
Who was the guy from Cleveland?
Who?
Delmar Park.
Oh, God. I've track champion many
I
times.
didn't know how many times.
Oh, yeah.
I knew he did, and he raced Arkansas.
He raced the old Ford. Him and Tom Hoop was on the race in Humphrey. Auto City Ford.
I was like with Delmar. He's nice.
Who was that guy who up around Cleveland? He used to run this bike on her front. He's running a 57 Pontiac with a 6-cylinder red something.
I don't know.
I know that. I know who you mean, but I can't think of it.
Years ago, he used to go over to Hickory and run a 6-cylinder.
I'm going to get the ball. Next week.
No matter what it was. I probably wouldn't want to do it.
It's right around the way today is about 5 or 6 hours.
I hope it doesn't snow right. Just snow out in a couple of days. I'm only be one day. I told Al
David second time.
had a pretty good year.
He had 3 times he was racing the track.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Sky Hall. There. Yeah, Sky Hall there.
I'd like to take all. I told him, I'd like to take all together and all put the money.
Now they know that.
Okay, we're back to racing here. Mark Malcolm being taken off the track. Robbie Dean in the lead. Dunleavy Jr. getting inside of him, coming off turn 4. Dick Dunleavy Jr. trying to take the lead from Robbie Dean. But the Big Bird back in front again. Bill Cantley's in 3rd. Wes Wilson, Tim Ice now 5th. Watercutter, Sibla, Mitchell, Wetnall, Dorshut, Lonnie Rush Jr. Robbie Dean keeps having a little bit of handling difficulty coming out of turn 4. Let's see if that's a factor later on here in the race. John Vallow trying to move up after going back to the rear on the restart. Ron Otto slowing down the back stretch. Ron Otto with his hand out the window, pulling off the track. 33 car, Wes Wilson starting to smoke. Tim Ice trying to challenge him. Now Wilson's going to pull out. Wes Wilson probably with an engine problem. Slowing down. Looks like it may bring a yellow flag out. Wes Wilson up against the wall here out of turn 4 with engine problems. There's smoke pouring out of the car. So on the restart it'll be Robbie Dean, Dick Dunleavy Jr., Bill Cantley, Tim Ice, Wayne Watercutter, Bob Sibler, Gary Mitchell, Don Wetnall, Dave Dorshak, and Lonnie Rush Jr. One more lap around. Here we go. Green flag should come out this time. The Big Bird, Robbie Dean, still in the lead. John Vallow going kind of slow here. Must have just came back out of the pits. John Vallow not having too much luck the last 2 years here at Shady Bowl in the Ohio State Series. Last year crashing, this year being involved in a little spin and going to the rear. Tim Ice trying to move up now on Bill Cantley, who's doing a real good job since he purchased the car previously owned by Joe King and driven by John Vallow. Dunleavy Jr. hanging real close to Robbie Dean. Bob Sibler now trying to go down on the inside of Wayne Watercutter. Robbie Dean could really add to his point lead if he can pick up the checker flag here in our fourth leg, that is, of the Miller American Ohio State Championship Series. Leg number 5 will be next week at Sandusky Speedway.
Now he's dropping off.
Coming up on slower cars now, Johnny Leach and Ken DeLatte. Robbie Dean putting them a lap down. John Vallow trying to stay out front there, just hoping for a caution flag so he can get bunched back up in the field. Hoping he don't get put a lap down here by Robbie Dean. 15 cars still on the track. 19 cars took the green flag to start this race. Casualties include the 52 car of Ron Otto, 70 of Mark Malkin, 33 of Wes Wilson. Robbie Dean continuing to run away here. Dunleavy still in second. Cantley, Ice, Watercutter, Sibla, Mitchell, Wetnall, Dorshuk, and Rush. John Ballo now getting in jeopardy of going a lap down as Robbie Dean is closing the gap. I'm sure John just sitting back there hoping for a caution flag to come out so he can pull back to the rear of the pack. Tim Ice battling with the 4-car Bill Cantley, trying up, down, every which way. Can't seem to find a groove to take him on. John Ballo having a little handling problems here in the 21 car. Cantley now closing in on Dunleavy. Battle for second right now. Dunleavy, Cantley, Ice, Watercutter, and Sibla. Mitchell and Wetnall all in a group here as Robbie Dean now puts John Ballo a lap down, which you won't see that happen very often in racing around the state of Ohio. John Ballo being put a lap down. Tough competitor anywhere he goes, and the yellow's out. Only one lap too late. Only one lap too late for the car of 21 John Ballo. Well, do we revert back a lap now? That might help Johnny back.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, 21. Dunleavy get ahead of
Yeah, we're in the right area.
No, he says he feels better here ahead.
41? Did they say 41 last time?
Yes. The trim.
Well, I don't know how you keep hanging on with that.
I think that one that
Okay, back under green here in the Ohio State Championship Series. Robbie Dean still our leader. Second, Dick Dunleavy Jr., Bill Cantley, Tim Ice, Wayne Watercutter, Bob Sibla, Jerry Mitchell, Don Wetnall, and Lonnie Rush Jr. John Ballo now with a break after that crash being put to the rear, but on the same lap, so he's no longer a lap down. So John getting a big break there with the yellow coming out. John Ballo currently running 10th position. Iceman. Tim Ice moving up on Bill Cantley, trying to find a way to get around him. And Robbie Dean continuing to stretch his lead out here over Dunleavy Jr. Cantley, Ice, Watercutter, Sibla, Mitchell, Wetnall, Rush, Vallow, and Bill Chambers. Yellow flag out again. This time, Lonnie Rush spun out again. Lonnie's having all kinds of difficulties tonight. Spun out a couple times. Crashed the car in hot laps. "36 laps complete. We're ready to start. Green flag coming out again. We've got 11 cars on the lead lap. Oh, and a spin out, 28, and Wetnall spinning out. John Vallow moving up another couple positions now. Should be running about 8th position. Well, we'll try one more time, get underway here. Not exactly sure. We think we have 36 or 37 laps in. Don Wetnall was awarded his position back, meaning that Chambers spun out, and Wetnall just trying to avoid him. So Wetnall's running 8th and Vallow 9th. Chambers is now 10th. 11th would be Dorshik, and then 12th would be Rush, and 47. John Leach would be a lap down. Everyone else should be on the lead lap. Tim Ice trying to get inside the 4 of Cantley. It looks like he's there. Timmy Ice finally battling now, but I think a lap car is going to get in his way, and he's going to have to back out. Tim Ice now going to be freight trained. Iceman doing a good job getting back in there. Tim Ice will have to try to pass Cantley all over again. He made contact again. Tim Ice trying to get inside of Cantley. Dean still your leader. Dunleavy Jr. second. Cantley, Ice, Watercutter, Sibla, Mitchell, Wetnall, Vallow, and Chambers all on the lead lap. Dean was waving his arm in the air. Maybe one of the cars that just pulled out of Lonnie Rush might have been dropping something on the track. However, we continue under green flag racing. Should be approaching the halfway mark here pretty shortly. Battle still for second place. Dunleavy Jr., Cantley, Ice, Watercutter, Sibla, Mitchell, Wetnall, and Vallow, all in a group. Black flag coming out for the 54 car. I don't know if he saw it, but track flagman trying to black flag the 54 car of Ken Delat, that is. He's still getting the black flag. Telling him to get off the racetrack. They're all running in a group. It's going to be pretty hard for him to sit. Halfway home, 50 laps. Halfway. 54 being told by the infield official to head up on the hill into the pit area. Robbie Dean continuing to do what he does so well here at the Shady Bowl Speedway. He knows the fast way around this track. Now 54 car pulling out into the pit area. Cantley's now moving inside Dunleavy Jr. as they try to get around the 23 car of Greg Markham. Cantley not willing to give up that position. 23 car staying down. It might have just cost Cantley a position as Dunleavy goes on the outside. Now Tim Ikes going on the outside of Cantley. Oh, and they spin the Markham car out. He comes to rest against the infield poles. I think Bill Cantley hit the back a little bit of the Greg Markham machine, telling him to please move out of the way so I can get my position back here as Tim Ice is trying to pass him with the lap car in the way. So we'll have to wait here for the lineup. I believe we have 53 laps in.
I told him, I don't know how Earl will respond to that.